Hey travelers, today on the channel we're going to go ahead and do Banished Season 2, Episode 4. Originally I was going to do a Sims 4 build video where my sim selects their own furniture and stuff and then I build a house of the things that they selected, which is an idea I got from Sid Mac. I'd never seen that happen before. I'd never seen anyone do that before, and I was going to do that challenge that Sid Mac I think created, at least I think she did, for Sims 4. But then now we have my stepson. My stepson is here for the weekend, and with that brings chaos. So here will be instead episode 4 of season 2 of Banished. Right now we are harvesting the cabbages, and then we'll see how much further, what else we can do for the game in terms of our low population and the fact that we have no stone and we really need it. Okay, let's resume. We're going to go down to 2 times speed so we're not going too fast. We have 2 builders. I think that's because they're both over here. Let's pause this stockpile. Oh, it is paused. Or you can't pause it. Either thing is possible. So let's go ahead and increase the priority over here. And hopefully that means we'll get them over here. I like the gather is doing well. And we know the gather is doing well just based on the fact that we have roots and berries along with the fish. We have 17 iron tools. We only have 8 adults. So that's fine for now. We only have 4 coats, but we don't have anything to make coats out of at current moment. We are trying to get this built, but we just don't have the stone for it. Let's go ahead and pause that and take us down to 1 builder and 2 laborers. Partially because we do want to make sure we're getting all of this stuff removed. And then in terms of this area over here, we just want the stone. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel the resources removal from right in here and just pull out stone and iron. Stone, 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 and iron. And I know that'll take them time, but at least there's this stockpile right here. Alright, the cabbages are getting harvested, which is great. Definitely gonna want to have squash at some point. When this is done, we'll put one of those farmers on squash. It's only early autumn, so hopefully we'll get that harvested in time. Okay, we have 2 laborers, 2 farmers. We have 1 builder. That person's going to their job now, which is good. Which is over here, just to get the rest of that cabbage harvested. 4 coats. We have a cemetery. We're trying to get this done over here. We have 1 person looking for their job, hoping they'll figure it out since I accidentally messed that up. I didn't mean to mess it up. There's nothing I can do about it now. For some reason, they went ahead and planted this field, or at least they partially did, and there's no way we're going to get a squash crop in time. We'll see. 17 tools. What is the tool limit? Is 15. 15 is the limit on clothes, too, and we only have 3. Okay, good. They showed up, so let's go ahead and get this harvested. Before winter, please. Great, and then we have a little bit of stone now, which is good. We don't have that much of it, but we have a little bit. There's a child that was born, which is good. Pretty sure every single one of our people live over here, yeah. 4 people in that house, 2 people in this one, 2 people in this one. Asha is 11, that's a little young to be having babies. But I don't think she has. Alright, and then we are trying to get this done, but I just don't see anybody over here doing the work. Okay, let's go ahead and pause this and just get some priority over here. There is stone over here to remove, so maybe if we just do this area and we don't need the builder, if we get the 3 laborers going maybe. Alright, and then we're gonna pause. We're not gonna pause this farm. The farmers turn into laborers when they're not farming, which is what we need, so. We have very limited food, but we do still have food. I want the town hall, but it's a lot of stone that we don't have. So let's go ahead and see, make sure we're harvesting these resources. Just this section, I want to just do stone and iron for the rest of it. I do feel like this still isn't a sustainable town. Like, we have a lot of iron and we have a lot of wood logs and things. Oh, by the way, how much do we have? Firewood. Okay. We need to turn him back on and give us a woodcutter. Limit is 400. Once he reaches that, we'll take him back off it. There's a little bit of stone over here as well. And some stone over here now. We just apparently needed the additional laborer in order to make that work. So this is a 7x7 square. I'm just going to keep increasing priority until this is done, because that'll just be better. And then I do want to carve out a section over here where I take out some of these little trees, the new ones. I don't want it to interfere with this. And that just borderlines, like it fringe borderlines that, but it won't take out too many of the trees. And then we can go ahead and take out all of this stuff too. No more children have been born. We're not making firewood at current moment, but we're gonna, because the fuel limit is 400 and we do have logs. You know, we have logs over here and logs over here. And then here we have firewood, and we do even still have some stone, which is pretty cool. Alright, we are going to go ahead and put one more stockpile across from this cemetery. And actually we'll put two, just so they might have closer to go. Another child was born. That's cool. We definitely need coats. Labor is going around doing things. Firewood is going to be being built now. It's great. We have so much iron, like I would sell it, to be honest, if we could build the trader and employ it, but there's just so much stone and we just don't have much in terms of stone. We do need this hunter because there's deer and we need the materials. Oh, which reminds me, let's go ahead and cancel resource collection right here, just so it doesn't infringe on the hunter. Okay, and then we can go ahead and collect everything else, obviously. And increase priority on this again. I don't think increasing priority actually does anything, if I'm honest. Okay, so these two children aren't old enough to move out yet. It does make me feel really gross that these two kids are brother and sister, but they will probably move out into a house together and have a child. Like, that's absolutely disgusting. But again, I can't really do anything about that. Alright, we need firewood, but we've got a woodcutter, so hopefully that means they'll be doing their job. We're down to one coat, but there's nothing I can do about that. I don't have the resources. I currently only have I don't even know how much stone I currently have. Oh, I only have 5 pieces of stored stone. This needs 12, so let's go ahead and put a builder on that. Because we've got the 5 pieces right here, 4 at least. If we can just get some coats. 16 tools, not enough people to build things, and to be perfectly honest, this gatherer is probably going to die soon. And so is this fisherman, is my guess. Honestly, though, they're a good gatherer. They've done a lot of good for us. And that's good to know for the next time I play for Season 3. That's extremely good to know. So, yeah. I do wonder, when we had all those people die, like, where their bodies went, because we didn't have a cemetery at the time. Alright, let's see if this is any closer to being built. Yep, they just need one more piece of stone. Which, unfortunately, I believe is way over here. Yeah. Good, we are making more firewood, which is good. Once we have the 400 again, we'll go ahead and close down the woodcutter and put them back as a laborer, or whatever else at the time we need. Another child was born, named Cincer. Charma, Cincer, and Dale. Another Dale. Okay. No coats. and it said a child was born, but they aren't in any of the houses. Maybe they didn't make it. Oh, I forgot this house way over here. Okay, we need another house. 40 stone. We're gonna have to do a wooden house. Good, the hunter's going up. Oh, good. They're finally cutting these trees down. Alright, we'll increase priority on the hunter. We do really need the pelts. We're down to less than 300 firewood again, and I don't know why. Oh, there we go. We're up to 303. Late winter. We have no coats. We're also out of stored cabbage. But we have roots, onions, fish, berries, and mushrooms, so that's good. We have a bunch of fish over here, just not enough people to bring it where it needs to go. Xavi is ready to move out almost. Cool, it's back to being not snowing. Okay, let's go ahead and get the... I'm hoping they'll get the hunter built, and then we can move somebody off another task. The builder can become the hunter, maybe. Hoping we can get the firewood back up to 400 so we don't need the woodcutter right away. And once we have the hunter, we'll have some ability to make clothes again, which would be excellent because now we don't have any at all. And the trader is important too, but it's just, that's so much stone. We have 3 stone right now, and we need to build this house because we have somebody old enough to move out on their own almost over here. And over here as well. And then if they can't move out on their own, they won't create children. So I'm just hoping things can get done for the hunter over here. Gonna increase priority on the hunter. And then actually I'm gonna increase the time speed up to 10 and see if we can go a little faster. Down to 289 of firewood, which is a little strange. We have 101 stored food. That gatherer is really saving our lives. Princer has become an adult and is working as a laborer, which is excellent. Let's go down to 5. We will need the tailor, which is good. Like, we will need the tailor. So we have 14 people, so let's increase the clothing limit to 16. Let's increase it to 18. For once we have anything like that that we need. Yay, the hunter is ready. Let's put somebody on the hunting. We're also going to lower the amount of hunters that we need. And we're going to start this house. And we're going to move the builders down to only 1. Well, I actually think things are going okay. It's just that we do need a house so that we can move out Xavi and Princer. Princer's a dude, and I think Xavi's a dude too. Let me just check. Yeah, so they will probably move out together, but probably not right away. Okay, we're gonna put down one more house. We're gonna pause that though. We only have the 1 builder, so. Alright, and then currently there isn't any deer. Oh, there are some deer in the hunter's vicinity, like 4 or 5 of them. That's wonderful. Are they going out to hunt deer? That's great. Alright, the additional food too, which is lovely. And we've got cabbages working and squash, which is wonderful. We've reached our limit, so we can take this down, and we're going to put the tailor back to work. Take out the woodcutter, give us a tailor. Now, doing a city this way where you monitor so closely, you don't have enough people to run everything all at once is extremely hard. Very dangerous, too, for that matter. But there's nothing we can really do about it. Like, this is what we've got. So at current moment, I don't think the tailor has anything to use. Yeah, 4 leather. Great. So because we only have 4 leather, we will take it down to 16, the clothing limit. Oh, we need tools too, again. So let's go ahead and take somebody off the fishing and get our blacksmith. And with the fishermen, we're going to take them down to 2. See what happens with that. And we need to build this, but we really need those houses built instead. Yeah, you're not working there. Okay, cool. And once the tools are back up, we'll go ahead and get stop the tool people from working once the tools are back up, and we'll get someone else on a different job. 8 stone. We have 8 stone. We have 5 over here, so hopefully we can get this house built. I'm going to go ahead and increase priority on this house. Hopefully that will make it work. And then when that house is done, we'll build the next one, just because we need at least 2. We have people that can move out of their homes, and because of that, we have like 3 people who can move out. And because of that, we need to have at least 3 houses, but 2 we'll have to do for now. Alright, we've reached the limit on the tools, even though it says doesn't say we have. Yeah, exactly, we haven't reached it yet. 14 tools, so we're only trying to make 15. And we don't have any coats, but they should be getting coats at some point soon. Let's go ahead and increase priority on this farm too. It's early autumn. We can do this farm, shut this one off, maybe get an additional worker over here. Says the reserve of food is low, but we have 700, almost 8. Good, with 2 people, it's really going to get harvested, which is great. And this house is getting built, which is lovely. Good. Glad to see it. Okay, we have 3 coats right now, which is wonderful. And we have 14 tools, so we're making another tool, which is great. Yep. And we have a house going up, so actually I think we're doing okay. I'm not gonna suggest that we're gonna survive this. It's just not one of those things I think we're gonna be capable of doing. I don't think this town is sustainable. Where is the mine? We could really use a quarry, because stone is the thing that we need that we don't have. So I'm going to place the quarry out here, but I'm going to pause it. That house is built, so let's go ahead and start this one. And Xavier moved into this house. And if you ask me, that means that Vastances should probably. Princer will probably move into the second house once it gets built. Let's increase priority on this. We have more stone than we had before, which is good. We don't need the blacksmith anymore. So let's get our woodcutter back. We do need the herbalist. Our health is really low. I know the reserve of food is low, but it's a lot higher than it was before. Alright, let's increase priority on this house again. What is this? This cabbage one. We're gonna let this one lie fallow for the year, because we haven't done cabbage on this farm. And we have a lot of food right now for us. Like, for us, there's a lot of food. 5 coats is better than none, which is good. Alright, I want to make sure that we're not sacrificing gathering space, but I do want to come in and clear out some of this stuff. And then we have, like, stone that can be cleared, and iron that can be cleared. And we're absolutely not going to clear trees where the gatherer is, or like all resources, because that would just be silly. Okay, so it is late winter, and I feel like everything's going pretty well in terms of our city. Like, it's going a lot better than I expected it to, considering at first pretty much everyone died. Okay, we've reached the fuel limit, so we can take you off worker. Woodcutter, and we can go back to building this barn and put a second builder on. And then let's check to see if this house ever got built. It's being built right now, which is lovely. And Vastance is aged up and is living with Xavier, so I feel like Princer will move into this house, but I don't know who they'll move into it with. There's no one for them to move into it with right now, but that's okay. All right, great. So we have 3 laborers now, which is lovely because we need things cleared out. And we have 2 builders when we only need 1. So let's go ahead and start this project of the stone, because we do need stone, so we might as well. And we'll put a stockpile over here, 8 by, nope, let's go ahead and do 8 by 8. And we'll maybe put one on the other side of it as well. There you go, and some roads. Which probably means we need another builder, but that's okay. Alright, we're back in spring. Farms are being planted. Yep, Prince are moved into this house, so we have additional population we can have, which means the limits on things need to come up a bit. So we have 14 people now, so the tool limit should probably be 20. And we can go ahead and put a blacksmith back on. Tools are very important. And then you don't have the inventory, but your limit should also probably be 20 now for when you get the inventory. And then we need you to be working as well. And I think we should probably put the fuel limit at 500. Let's give us a woodcutter. Now we have only 1 laborer, but that's all right. Like we'll be okay, I think, because these people will eventually have a child, and then we'll have additional population. And luckily, the farmers, when they're done, become laborers. Even if I have to shut the farms off, they do. Oh, you know what? We need this prioritized. Where are you taking fish? Oh, you're picking up both. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed Season 2 of Banished, Episode 4. I hope you really enjoyed it. I enjoyed having it done for you, like performing. I enjoyed doing this for you, like playing the game for you. It's really cool, personally, to me, to be able to play it. I'm really happy that we seem to be doing okay as a village. You never know. I'm gonna have them pull. I'm just gonna double check that we have all the stone and iron that we are trying to pull from this area, because we're not pulling trees from this area. Like, we are gonna pull some trees from this area, but we need them to be outside of this circle, so that the deer have somewhere to go. So yeah, we can do a through line, but we need to not have anything affecting outside of this circle. Inside of this circle. And this is just iron and stone over here, so that's a priority. A child was born named Tatian. That's wonderful. Great. We're going to pull the woodcutter off once they reach the limit of 500. And actually, I think we'll just take it down to 450. Great. And we'll take them off. It's summer, so it should be fine. And that'll give us another laborer, which is good, as we do need one. Great. And now the gatherer has somewhere to put their roots and berries and things. Okay, we have 56 stone. Once we have 124, I'll probably start the town hall so that it can be built. 2 builders, because we also have roads, even though it says we don't need the 2 builders. Let's remove these resources in here. All of this stuff can be removed. The stuff on the actual thing will be removed as it gets built, but yeah. So let's increase that to 2, and both builders will take care of all of that stuff. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really enjoyed this episode. Like, we got some more houses, we have some more people, we got some more jobs filled. Like, I'm enjoying it. I know that we'll have a couple of deaths soon, and that will take our people back down. 3 people, I feel like, are gonna probably all die around the same time. But, for now, we're okay, and I look forward to figuring it out as we go along. We just had another child born, Listel. Lestelle. What a weird name. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Banished, Season 2, Episode 4. Bye, guys.